Welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and checking us out this week as we return to the Sentinels of the Multiverse. And see where we're at. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, just so you're clear, we haven't played these all in a row. It's maybe 3 months since we last looked at Sentinels of the Multiverse.
According to this, I have not touched this game since August, and it's later than August.
Yep. So just October. So you know that when we ask questions, you can't say, you guys just played this in the last episode. Yes, 3 months ago. So Brian, where are we up to? I think we're up to issue number 5 now. This is like the penultimate issue in this. We're doing this British comedy style where there's 6 episodes spaced out over 14 years.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. So yeah, this is would be the penultimate one, but these this and the 2 previous issues, they're more or less in the same release month, so timing can be a little weird. But
there you
go. Basically, you guys last time
on Critical Hit.
Not used to it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not on this side very often.
Had made your way to the Tomb of Anubis in air quotes. And,
air quotes.
So that turned out to be a robot Tomb of Anubis.
Yes, it did. Robot Tomb of Anubis that was apparently in an old warehouse in Rook City. Basically, this
Rook City,
which is more or less this universe's Gotham.
Sounds like it. So it's the home territory. I can't say the name. I'll get mad.
Of Wraith.
Of Wraith. Thank you.
You know, there was a time in their fake comic world where she did actually have ghost powers because she was possessed by a ghost.
That I could see. I mean, if her name was Wrath, I'd be fine with it. Because then Wraith could be Wraith and she could be Wrath. But
nope, it's Wraith and Wraith.
See, this is why I named my dead guy after a car.
Fair enough. And you had met the new Anubis, who was a young student of the recent Ra / Horus. And you brought him to back to Metropolis, not
Liberty City or whatever?
No, not Liberty City. What the heck is it called? Megalopolis.
Tumalopolis.
And
Zootopia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got him in touch with the Argent Adept and the new Haka, and they're quickly forming bonds, and
that's great. My job is moving along perfectly.
So we're going to get a new Defenders. I'm sorry, what is their real name?
The Prime Wardens.
Thank you. I literally cannot think of them as anything other than the Defenders, and it's a character flaw. I'm going to work on it, and I'll get back with you.
I mean, yeah, there's, you get that issue when you got the thing working on a
magic guy,
comic
and
tropes.
A big brute, and a fish guy, who's a weirdo fish guy, and you get
they're straight up the Defenders, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it's not unintentional.
The only Captain Cosmic is Silver Surfer there.
Yeah. He's sort of a multi-purpose magic cosmic dude, because he can also be your Green Lantern a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he is very much.
Be your Adam Warlock and your Star-Lord if you need him.
Only he's yellow, and his Jasmine, or his rival / brother is the green one.
Well, actually, at some point they emerge, and there's a Captain Cosmic with red and green powers who's very Christmassy.
I'm not going to need to know this for the game, right?
No, you're not. Okay. No. It's just my collector's mentality coming through in the game. I almost shut up now.
It's just providing a world for you so that you have.
Oh.
Yeah. And, Matthew, if you're ever interested outside of the RPG, and I know you don't have the actual cards, but, you can get on Steam and play the Sentinels of the Multiverse card game on Steam. Lots of fun.
Oh, I even have an extra code for the second season.
Oh, really?
Can I play like the weird goobers? Because I'm into the guy who's not Beast Boy.
You get to pick your team. You get to pick your team. You get to pick your villain. You get to pick your environment, and you get to go fight.
And I want Mainstay, and I want the guy who isn't Deadpool, and I want
Guys.
the
Guys.
yeah, that guy.
I thought
Yeah, I
you
want
only
all
got
those
to play
guys.
one guy.
No, I get to have many guys, and then I want the girl with the ghosty thing who runs around in the business suit for some reason. I don't know what that's about.
Talking about
Night
misinformation?
Mist?
Night Mist.
Oh, Night
yes.
Mist. Oh, right. That makes more sense.
I think she's dead now.
Yeah.
Sort of.
She became a ghost. She missed portals.
I feel so bad, Rodrigo. You don't need to know any of this.
A lot of stuff has happened in the recent years.
It has.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I'm just gonna play it like my character hasn't been paying attention.
Nice.
I mean, you are one of the newbies,
Yes.
Yeah,
so knowing
Hey,
everything
I
isn't
figure
necessarily.
every team needs a Kitty Pryde who's like, who's that guy?
Yeah, all
It's
this
the
stuff was
Wesley
before
Crusher.
your time.
Yep.
But yeah, basically bringing them together with the other heroes. Visionary is there and mentions that there seems to be a disturbance in Russia. She senses Fanatic there.
Russia, you say? Too bad for them. Those evil commies.
Don't be that legacy. So Fanatic is the last member of the Prime Wardens, isn't she?
Yeah, well, Captain Cosmic's somewhere, but
Oh.
unless you guys want to try tracking him down in space.
No.
Sure.
So our choices are Russia or space?
Pretty much.
And we actually have a lead in Russia.
Yes.
I vote space.
Well, too bad, because I don't have that module.
I think after our recent adventures, keeping our feet firmly on the ground will be the wise choice.
Yeah, I'm with the old guy.
Very well. To Russia, my X-Men.
Da-da-da-da-da. And you all file into your jet and
Oh,
fly
we're
out.
going by jet. I was going to fly. But okay, I'll get in the jet.
You can fly.
I can't fly.
Wait, do we have a pilot for the jet if you fly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, but
Air
that's
Force
right.
captain.
Yeah, it's Bunker.
Your bunker. I was thinking you were still Absolute Iceman.
No, there's no.
Tachyon.
Yeah, Tachyon's not here, so I figured Absolute Zero would be with her.
Okay.
Because that actually makes sense in context.
Yes, Bunker, the veteran of whatever recent military conflict had most recently happened, is flying the jet.
Oh man, sliding timelines.
Yep.
Now I feel
Yeah.
really old.
You should. You're still tied to World War II.
No, his father is.
That's my father, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Soon you'll be dead and your kid will take over. It'll be fine.
This Paul Parsons is the first one to not serve in the military.
That still means that I can be president.
But yeah, so you guys fly off. You, with the guidance of the visionary, you make your way to Yakutsk, where there seems to be this old abandoned nuclear power plant.
The old abandoned nuclear power plant.
Yes,
Did you say old abandoned twice?
apparently. So yeah, you make your way there, and as you approach, you do notice something odd with the cooling tower there. First
Define
thing
odd.
is, well, a couple things. First thing is that it seems to be releasing steam, suggesting that the plant, which is supposed to be long ago
Oh.
shut down, is in some kind of operation. Also, there seems to be quite a few things climbing up and around this coolant tower.
Oh, are these the
Oh,
spiders
no.
again?
No, as you get closer and get a better look, you notice that they all seem to be people.
Oh.
And
Is it the red?
yeah, it's seems to be a lot of red there. And
We're in Russia.
yeah, so you kind of quickly realize that this seems to be a lot of proletariats.
Yes, that one.
Yes, he is a multiplier, one that was recently brought in on the scheme of Baron Blade to take out the heroes by joining or making a team of villains. And so yeah, there seems to be a whole masses of proletariats just milling around this tower, and as you notice, around the grounds on the nearby facility.
All right, so I'm not familiar with this guy, so please tell me, fingers crossed, I grew up in the 80s, does he have a hammer and sickle on his suit?
He does.
Yeah! I'm going to kick his butt.
And in fact, he's often armed with a hammer. Not so much the sickle, though.
That's a bummer.
He's got a gold star upon the face, a hammer and sickle on his chest. And seems to be currently, beyond that, just a mostly full-body red suit and army camo pants. Sturdy boots, but that's his current look. And you see the cooling tower there. There's the facility buildings nearby, and also seems to be a helipad near that as well, where you guys can touch down.
Helipad.
Yes.
I will set it down there.
Be ready.
You set down. There you are at the helipad. There's the buildings not too far. Cold scrublands all around that otherwise.
Okay. They saw us land, right?
They don't seem to be particularly attentive of you.
Really? What are they focusing on?
They kind of don't seem to be focusing on anything. As you observe them, they seem to be largely wandering aimlessly, stumbling over each other.
That's weird.
Kind of just multiplying and absorbing somewhat randomly, but largely seem to be multiplying more than absorbing.
But they don't seem to be doing anything nefarious necessarily?
No. They just seem to be wandering, stumbling.
Hey, Bunker, you got a Geiger counter in that thing?
Should.
Yeah, I think you could probably count some Geigers if you wanted.
Yeah. Do I need an action for this, or?
I think this would be a good overcome roll if you want to
Cool.
try
I'm gonna use Principle of the Tactician then.
Okay.
Overcome when you can flash back to preparing for this exact situation before the mission. I'll go back to my lab and Geiger counter. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Geiger counter, that's thematically appropriate.
Fair enough.
Going with veteran and power suit.
Sounds
right.
fair. Yep.
All right.
You saw this coming and you built it into your armor.
Well, you are going to a nuclear power plant.
Yep.
So a 5, so...
A 7, because that's Principle of the Tactician.
Right, you're using the large one. Well, that still would be a success with a minor drawback.
Everybody
twist.
gain a hero point.
Yeah, everyone does gain a hero point.
Everybody gains a hero point.
It's a success with a minor drawback?
Yeah. Basically, 0 or less is a fail. 1 through 3 would be success with a major twist, and 4 through 7 would be success with a minor twist.
Would a minor twist be something like, yeah, they are radioactive and you guys can't be here for very long, or would that be a major twist?
I feel like that'd probably be more of a major twist.
Okay.
And trying to think.
One variable did my plan not account for?
Zombies.
Zombies. They're zombies, dude.
I mean, we could do that if you...
Proletariat being mindless, yeah. Might as well be a zombie.
Yeah, fair enough. Basically, as you take stock of the situation, it seems a few of the random stray proletariats actually kind of take notice of you and seem to be shambling your direction somewhat aggressively. All right, so it looks like I will go the D8. I'll get 4 of those. But yeah, you definitely get a large amount of background reading of radiation. And basically, as you analyze it, you notice that this seems to be interestingly similar to the radiation from the Oblivion event.
Oh boy. This looks like it's caused by the fallout from Oblivion.
Curse him.
Radiation is giving me the same read.
That's not good.
Let us put these souls out of their misery.
All right.
Wait, are they dead?
And so, having gone, Bunker, go ahead and hand off to the next.
Headlong,
All right.
go wide, see if you can scout ahead.
All
Pass it on to
right.
Headlong.
Yep, I will. So how many of these guys are coming at us?
Seems to be just about 4 of them coming at you currently.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to go. Basically, I'll jump on the wing of the jet and slide on that, and then try to leap over them completely, and try to land on a nearby building and skid around there, and boost myself using Get Moving.
Okay.
Nice.
Creating a persistent boost.
Yep. So I will use. It says to roll momentum. Do I add something else? Do I add
Yeah, you
qualities
still
to
get
that?
your gyro, the status die, and one of your qualities.
Okay, let's do acrobatics.
Fair enough.
And then I'm in the green. Roll. No mods. Get a 5.
The 5 would be +2. So I get a persistent +2 for you. And who you heading off to?
Just kind of skating around the buildings, seeing if there's more of these guys on the way, or if there's, one of them that looks like smart and like he's controlling the other ones or something.
So much don't see anything like that. Anyone know Central Mind or anything. Basically, as you make around the way your facilities, you just see more masses of proletariats that kind of just seem to be kind of spilling out of the various doors to this facility here.
Okay. I will say, hey, Legacy, there's more on the way. And I'll throw it to him.
Great. Then I will use Galvanize. So that will be leadership. Plus, I'm going to take to the air so I can get a better view of everything. So I'll be using flight with that as well. And I'm going to tell everyone to stay strong and be prepared, and let's take these bad guys out as quickly as possible. And so I roll a 4. Oh, that's a horrible. Let's see. Boost using leadership. Apply that bonus to all attacks and overcomes by allies until the start of your next turn. So that's a +2. Oh, +2. Okay, so all right, everybody gets a +2 to attacks and overcomes until the start of my next turn.
All right.
I will then hand it off to Rockstar.
So that's a boost.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can overcome a situation where someone else has given me a bonus from a boost using my principle of ambition.
You can.
So, since there are 4 of them, and generally I would have to run up and punch them.
Yeah, there's only 4 of them coming at you in any kind of menacing intent. There's
4 menacing ones.
Yes, massive. Otherwise.
All right. Well, there's nothing I love more than my Wes Craven movies. I watch them when we're on tour.
Fair enough.
So I would like to overcome a situation where those 4 zombie proletariats, proletombies, if you will, are headed this way. But that can't be like an attack, right? Because an attack would just be an attack.
Yeah.
But I could theoretically corral them in a crystal shell to where they couldn't get out.
Sure.
Would that be an overcome?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
So I'd basically like to grow a crystal fence around those 4 proletariats to see if we can hold them in one place and either take them out or figure out how to make them stop.
Okay.
Which is good, because then if I do this, I would use my max die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is clearly an attack with stone, and this is clearly an attack with creativity, I would say. Do I want to use one of my bonuses from last issue at this time?
What did you end up?
Well, we had the 5 hero points, which means I had requested, Brian, 2 2s and a 1 that I can use as bonuses at any point during the game. My question is, if there are 4 of them that are currently attacking us, and this might be able to keep them from actually hurting us, is it worth using one of our boosts here? Or do you think that the situation is less dire than it seems right now and we're going to be eaten by proletariats in a minute?
I would save it. We don't even know what these guys' deal is yet.
True.
So
yeah, I will save it then.
Is 8 the most on the die?
12.
12. Oh, okay. So these guys probably have like 2 punches in them. They're pretty low.
Right. Since I'm using my max die, that means my roll is a 12.
12. Wow, that is a strong success. I will say that basically end up not only capturing those, but you kind of clear a good section as basically just a slab of crystal kind of comes up and pushes a good wave of proletariats to the side, basically clearing a path to the front door of this facility.
That also means that I and all of my allies gain a hero point.
Yes.
As part of my principle of ambition. So we now have 2 hero points, and we've been here for a minute and a half.
Woo.
Go team. We need a team name.
So proletariats go flying as a huge row of crystals just kind of push them aside and fling them hither and
Turns
yon.
into a giant snowplow of
whoosh.
And
we're here on the tundra. I was not expecting that kind of response from the rock. It's different than the rock that I'm used to.
Yes, but having all the heroes go, that means that the environment's last to go. All of a sudden, you hear a mechanic clicking and whirring as you see a missile system come to life and start shooting missiles towards Legacy flying in the air.
we're talking like an anti-personnel kind of thing, right?
It seemed to be. It's probably for aircraft. But
okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
For
Yeah,
some reason
not like an ICBM.
Not yet.
No. Yeah.
Give it time.
So, basically, there's a D8 minion of missile launcher shooting towards you, and it will attack on this turn towards Legacy, being the current thing in the air, and 2 damage to you.
1 damage to me.
Yes. You're able to avoid a big brunt of the blast. Just get slightly singed.
I just kind of, flick some dust off my shoulders and glare menacingly down at the point where that missile was fired from.
And I'll be semi-nice here and hand it back to Legacy and give him
get rid of my my leadership there.
I said semi-nice.
Yeah, that's okay. I think. So is that? Are we back at the top of the round then? Is that what we're at?
Yes.
Okay,
and I should also mark one down since round has passed. Still in the green.
Mark one down. You pass it.
I think I'm just going to galvanize everybody again. Don't worry about me. Let's get into that building and find out where this menace is coming from. And I think I will use vitality this time since I was able to brush off a lot of that blast.
Fair enough.
Oh, boo. All right, so that's a bonus. A bonus of what, 1?
You rolled, yeah, that'd be a bonus of 1.
Well, everybody
At
gets...
least you didn't have any hinders on you.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, apply a +1 bonus to all of your attacks and overcomes until the start of my next turn, and I will now pass it off to Bunker.
Well, it's going to be a while now.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the satellite-based mode shift to shift into utility mode.
Okay.
Seems less combat-oriented than normal, so I'm boost myself using power suit, then change modes. Power suit.
So some components rocket down from frickin' space and attach on other parts, blast off.
Yep. Get kind of bulkier, but the armor itself is bulkier, but there's less weaponry attached. It's got more just basic
plating,
not plating,
shoulder pads.
Utility.
Who's its and what's it's just random
Oh, I
things.
see.
Scanners and gizmos and gadgets.
Some Greeblies.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Probably like a little radar dish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe like
and I'm a-
spinning dishes on your head. That would be cool.
Boost myself with a 5.
Little
Nice.
Jacob's ladder.
Don't forget,
So
you get
that's a
to
+2.
you get to add on with mine too. So
That's only for overcome and
yeah.
right.
attacks.
This is a
Right.
boost action.
We should boost our boosts too.
All right, and who you heading off to?
And I will hand off to the environment to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Let's see here. Well, first that Rock is going to continue to blast at Legacy.
Oh, it's because he's in the air.
Yep. 4 damage, slightly more direct blast. It's starting to track you a bit better.
4 damage, you say? I will
Yes.
take 3 damage.
Fair enough.
Wait, it's a negotiation? I will take no damage.
No, he has a thing. I mean, you have a similar thing, but
I do have a thing.
I think basically as you guys continue to mobilize, some more of the proletariats are kind of drawn by the ruckus and are kind of starting to bumble into you. These, for some reason, don't seem to be quite as menacing or ill intent as the previous ones, but they do a good job of getting in your way. And as such, you all will be hindered for, -3 to each of your next actions,
Ugh.
as you're vaguely mobbed by proletariats. And I will then hand it off. We'll see what Rockstar does now.
Well, Rockstar does what Rockstar does best. Remember, she did not expect for the soil and rock here to fling those prolet zombies far, far away. But learning that it does that, she's going to use that same trick to attack with her wicked solo and fling herself at the rocket turret or whatever it is. Is it like a turret or is it like a tube?
It's like a turret.
All right. She's going to launch herself at the turret and try and encase her fists in stone and just smash into it with the mighty power of, Katy Perry if she was Tara from the Teen Titans.
And I will remind since the environment did go, we are in yellow now, so I don't know if that...
Oh, you don't have to... It's only when the environment goes. I thought you had to wait for the entire round to go.
No. When the environment goes,
All
it ticks down.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually good.
So that may give you more options, maybe give you a worse die, but...
Actually, I could probably go with drop the hammer now that I think about it.
Okay.
Wait, that would actually be a worse die. I may just stick with the Wicked Solo. Because Wicked Solo in this case is going to be a stone attack. And probably, well, it's not close combat because I'm flinging myself at it. It's self-melee. So I'm going to go with maybe stone and creativity.
Okay. What way are you creatively facing this?
I'm flinging myself at it using the unique properties of the stone, which I just now discovered
Okay.
in the previous round. Flinging.
Using the stone to propel you and launch you?
Yes, launching myself into the air by basically doing the same thing I did to the zombies, making a pillar of crystal come up from beneath my feet and launch me at the turret and then smash into it.
So you can come down hard. All right, fair
With
enough.
a mighty fist in the face. Now I have a -3.
Yeah. Well, you got this is an attack, so you do get the +1 from Legacy.
All right.
So
If I
basically,
use one of my +2s, I can balance it out and have it be an unhindered attack, right?
you can.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So it will be an unhindered attack with my +1 from Legacy and the +2 from my hero points. And I'm gonna hang on. What does this say? I'm not particularly happy with those numbers. So if I have a power that says when I change personal zones, it does not affect me because my personal zone is the same. The environment zone has changed.
Yes, you
Okay.
still use the yellow die, but yeah, you got
Right.
the worst. Yeah. either way.
Okay. Attack. I have attacked using strength. The target of that attack must attack me on the next turn if possible. I'm not going to say the M word. But I have rolled a 5 to attack.
Okay, it'll roll.
And that's using the mid die?
It's using the actual roll in this case.
Oh, okay.
Attack using strength.
Hey, it fails, so you smash it good.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's
When
gone.
a turret comes along, you must smash it.
And with that, we go to headlong.
We go to headlong.
All right. What am I looking at here?
Well, for the most part, you got this big old lane that seems to be fairly open, thanks to Rockstar's crystals leading basically to the front door of this facility. She's went and smashed that turret. However, even up on your perch, proletariats have kind of swarmed out and are kind of just bumping into you, stumbling off, kind of falling off, and just making a menace of themselves.
Is this guy
Okay.
normally smarter than this?
Yes.
That was an in-character statement, by the way. Just want to-
Well, yes.
okay.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
Well, let's see. So I probably would need to overcome those guys, right?
Yeah, you might need to overcome.
Or are they like an enemy to punch?
Not an enemy, no.
Okay.
It's kind of an obstacle in the way between you and the door.
I will, yeah, I'll try to overcome them. And so what I'll do is, since Rockstar was so good about clearing them out before, I'm just going to have her do it again in a sense. So she launched herself and basically punched through that turret, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll slide forward, catch up to her as she's flying, in the last part of her arc,
Mhm.
grab her by the ankles, flick her around, and just throw her at them again.
All right.
We've done this before. It's cool.
Yeah. And I would like to use momentum and acrobatics.
All right.
Unless I can do persuasion and just be like, I'm about to do that thing that you told me not to do again.
Mm. I think the momentum and acrobatics is more appropriate.
Well, I still say that.
Okay.
I don't think I can throw anything into this other than I got a ongoing +2. I get a +1 from that overcomes from legacy, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Those all stack.
Yeah.
So that should get me back to normal.
0. Yep.
Okay.
Because of
All
the
right.
hindering of the proletariats.
Okay. And that'll be a 3.
Not using any particular moves here to.
No, the only thing that I could wait. Let me see. Actually, we're in the yellow now, so no, and nope. I get like a thing if I successfully overcome, but nothing that's a bonus to it.
Neither of your principles apply. That'd be able to use your max die.
So one of my principles allows me to use my max die, but I have to use stuff from my civilian life. That's the principle of the mask. The other one means that if I succeed, I get to do something.
Just be wherever you want, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will let this happen. If you're willing to let Rockstar take health equal or take damage equal to her max plus min die.
Oof. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So,
success at a major twist.
Okay. Or a failure.
Or you can just take the failure.
That's a lot of 7 damage seems like a lot.
Yeah.
You'd only
not
take
as
5.
much as you might.
You'd only take 5.
Yeah,
of
but
the
it's
damage.
only 7 damage to Matthew's character.
It's actually only 5 damage to her because I do have the damage reduction.
Does that apply?
See?
Yep.
It does, yeah, because we're in
I
the
would
yellow
allow it.
zone. So I'm going to soak 2 of any damage that comes at me. I think it's fine.
All right. If you're good with it, then yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Although she is going to
clearly-
yell, "Damn it, Brandon!" As she flies across the room. Yeah.
And basically just clear out a whole horde of proletariats that will clear out the hindering for the rest of UAD and gone since the environment.
Yay.
But yeah, basically then Rockstar is just pummeled by a group of proletariats who basically were seem to have taken this as some sort of hostile thing and seem to be mindlessly swinging back.
So that would be 5 damage.
Yep.
Eesh. Are they hitting me with hammers? Because I hate it when people hit me with hammers.
I would say with this kind of damage, yeah, probably hammers.
This upsets me.
All right, well, who's going to go? You were the last one to go this round, so you get to choose a fresh pool.
Let's throw it to Bunker.
Yeah.
All right, Bunker.
I'm gonna use satellite recall.
Okay.
Destroy one bonus I made, which I'm gonna get rid of the bonus that I made myself from the mode shift.
Okay.
Then I change modes and take an action in the new mode. I'm gonna switch to tactical mode. So the riot cannon's back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use sit rep, which lets me hinder or use one of my principles to overcome using riot cannon. Basically, I'm going to make a trench to kind of pile the proletariats into.
Okay.
Just kind of dig a trench with the riot cannon, just somewhere we can actually like shove them so they can stop bothering us, but it doesn't look like they're actually actively causing problems, so I don't want to
Murderize them.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right. So
Can I jump in real quick?
Mhm.
So technically, because I accepted the twist, then I overcame successfully, right?
Yeah, so you'd get those
Okay.
hero points.
Yeah, so everybody gets a hero point.
And you can put yourself...
And I will be... Did you say these guys were climbing up on the cooling tower?
Yeah. There's a good number of them climb up on the cooling tower there.
But they don't seem hostile?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself up pretty high on the cooling tower. Just out of geode
Okay.
range.
All right.
I'm not gonna hit you.
All right, so you're going to make a giant trench there, Bunker?
Yep. I'm gonna use which one makes more sense, Principle of Order or Principle of the Tactician?
What was your
I
first
think
one?
Tactician. I don't...
That
Use
seems like
one of my
tactics to
principles
me.
to overcome.
Yeah, this sounds
Uh,
like tactics to me. It sounds like you're controlling the battlefield and
All right.
forcing them into a certain place.
All right. So riot cannon. We're going with ranged combat on this one. I have a +1 from Legacy.
Yep.
Right for overcomes.
Yep.
Correct.
Did we lose that -3?
Yeah, you cleared that out.
So that'll be an 11 because it's use max die.
Okay.
Yowza.
Well, that's a success. So I say you basically successfully clear out a huge chunk of the terrain and kind of actually take a good chunk of the side of the main facilities building with it. Basically revealing an interior lobby and office space as proletariats kind of just tumble out of it and slide and fall into the wide open trench there.
So we can get in there now.
Yes. And who will be
Let's go.
going next?
Rockstar, see if you can punch your way through that.
All right. Rockstar is going to punch her way through that.
And you still have a +1.
I still have a +1. This is good. I like having a
attack or
+1.
Attacks and overcomes.
Yeah.
Nice. So, does this feel more like an overcome situation?
Going inside? I think you could just go inside.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah,
just
just
gonna-
like go inside and see what's happening situation and then react based on that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, so yeah,
I'm
you
going
make,
to run inside. I'm going to dramatically leap inside if there's any way to do that.
So you basically leap in. You see what seemed to be largely just a normal office space, a working area. Kind of largely smells as mildew, as it seemed like there was a leak in the ceiling who knows how long ago. But there seems to be further in a good hole that seems to be similarly filled to the brim with more proletariats.
Does it look like that hole is actually closer to the core, to the actual power station thing, or is this more of like an administrative space?
You're basically in the administrative space. The hallway seems to be just largely utilitarian, pretty blank, barren walls, and it does seem to be largely going into the center of this building here.
Which would likely be the power plant?
Possibly.
No? Well, I probably better find out. So I'm going to go closer to the center of the building.
All right.
I'm just like, cautiously running.
Well, you soon find it hard to run as the masses of proletariat beings are clogging the way.
Now do I have something to attack or overcome?
I think you'd have something to overcome.
Overcome using brute force, you say?
I suppose.
This seems like a brute force situation. I'm going to actually reach over. I'm going to rip down the wall and have the wall of the hallway just collapse onto these proletariats. Because this is not Daredevil. I'm not going to fight my way down the hallway through the ninjas. I'm going to overcome using brute force with my principle of strength.
Okay.
So that would be an attack with strength, and that would probably be an attack with, I don't know. Would that be creativity again or no? Or close combat?
Close combat sounds good.
I agree. And since I got it, I am going to cash in my other floating 2, which leaves me with only a +1.
All right.
All right, so this is an attack. And this attack uses...
This would be an overcome.
An overcome. Well, sorry. An overcome, forgive me, using my max die.
Okay.
And my max die is an 11, a 9 + 2, right?
That would be... 11. Okay. That's
so I overcome
solid
with an 11.
success. You basically shear the side of the wall off and collapse it in onto proletariats. Basically, as the wall collapses away, you kind of see, once the dust clears, seems to be a shaft there leading, was an elevator shaft leading down into the darkness.
More proletariats. Hey, guys, over here! Am I handing it off?
Yeah, who are you handing it off to?
Legacy seems like the fastest. So I'm going to hand it off to Legacy.
Well,
I'd say
I wouldn't be the fastest, but thank you.
You are now.
Okay.
Let's see.
You just fly right in.
Yeah, I'll fly in and I'll fly down that tunnel.
As you start flying down the tunnel again, there seems to be all sorts of proletariats clogging this elevator shaft, and just kind of keep rising as they seem to keep splitting. And
I'm going to use this. I'm going to have to overcome. I'm going to assume that there's something wrong here because these things, these proletariats, are just not acting the way that they normally would. And even though they're Russian, even though they're enemies, I'm going to treat them with care. And I'm going to say that these are innocent people in danger. And use principle of the hero to kind of treat them with kid gloves. I'm not going to smash them into a bloody pulp, but I will be pushing them aside and shoving them aside like you would a child that has had too much sugar. And then I will continue to make my way down this elevator shaft. Yeah.
All right.
Principle of the hero, and I'm using... What am I using here? I think I'm using... what is that symbol? What's the shield symbol?
That's a defense.
Defend action.
Defense, okay. So let's say, well, I'm flying, so I have to... No, I'm going to use strength since I'm pushing them out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use, I'm going to be imposing. No, I can't be imposing. I guess I'm going to be close combat on this. And then Rodrigo's character removed our hinder.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I will use my +1 on this.
All right.
+1 on bonus on this. I roll. Oh, and I'm supposed to use my max die on this one. So my max die is a 7, +1 is 8.
And that'll just get it to a success without any twist.
Nice.
And so, you're able to kind of push your way, kind of digging and pushing, and all of a sudden it seems like a blockage is kind of cleared. As
all these Agent Smiths everywhere.
Basically, proletarians kind of fall away, clearing the shaft, and a few of them just kind of groggily clinging to the side otherwise, but seems like you now got an empty elevator shaft leading down further into the darkness.
All right, then I've cleared a path for everyone else to go, and was I the last one?
No, I haven't gone.
Okay. Still Headlong in the environment.
All right, then I'll let Headlong go. Headlong can rush on down here.
Yeah, I will yabba dabba do my way down the cooling tower. And then is this elevator shaft a rectangle?
Yeah.
Like a rectangular prism? Okay. Then I will just basically put both of my feet and one hand on the wall going down and just basically not too terribly fast. It's like fast for the speed that I'm, it's a fast fall, but still controlled. Make my way down the shaft and see what's down there.
All right. You make your way down. Again, there seems to be lots of proletariats as they and kind of keep spilling into hallways, but you find yourself what seems to be a scientific laboratory area, various labs with old equipment, both mechanical and chemical, and that's what you're seeing here.
Okay. I'll shout up and be like, hey, there's some labs down here, and also more of these guys trying to seize the means of production. Try to clear them out.
All right.
I guess I'm going. You said there's multiple labs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to basically try to open a couple doors. Maybe some labs are connected to each other, and then essentially try to push them and get them to chase me, and basically try to herd them into a handful of laboratories and then close the door on them.
Okay. I think that's fair enough.
Okay. So I will use momentum and probably not persuasion. It's probably a physical thing. So we'll do acrobatics.
All right.
And I don't think I got anything relevant. Brian, did you click the turn, by the way? I think we probably should be 1 into the yellow.
Oh, the environment has not gone yet.
Oh, it hasn't gone yet. Oh, that's right. It happens when the environment goes. You're right. Sorry. Yep. So I'll just roll that. I got my ongoing +2 at 7.
Okay. Well, that would be a success with a minor twist. Let's see here. Basically, as you start pushing and chasing, all of a sudden there seems to be a bright flash of light, and proletariats go flying as you see the winged form of Fanatic come flying out, swinging her sword. That seemed to basically, with every slice, just keep spilling out even more proletariats. She slices one in half and it just becomes 2. And so you find that you kind of get pushed into one of these labs and swarmed by even more of these as she continues to hack and slash. And so you'll be hindered here.
Okay.
So -2 to your next action, and generally the place is somewhat a frenzy of chaos, and so anyone's going to have that -2 to interact in this section.
Everybody will?
Yeah.
Okay.
at that location.
But
So I guess with that, the environment goes. I will also basically have, with the smushing and crowding and the provoking of the proletariats, have the ones that seem to be trapped in here kind of start struggling and fighting back, and you'll be getting walloped here. Take 5 damage.
Ouch.
Me?
Yep, headlong, basically in the room, just being crowded in and beaten up now.
ow.
And environment will just go ahead and toss it back to headlong as he gets to react to the situation.
What does fanatic look like?
A winged angel.
Yeah, basically, she is Latina person, has a red dress, white top, has this black and gold sword, flaming eyes, white feathery wings. Yeah, and just seems to be kind of angrily slashing away at all these proletariats. As you can see her just kind of speeding up and down the hall, lashing out.
I will basically drop down and slide out between the legs of the guys that are closest to me and try to catch up with her.
Okay.
And be like, hey, maybe don't slash them so much because you're just making more of them, as I fly past or slide past.
All right. I say give me an action for that and overcome to try to convince her.
So I will use momentum for moving quickly, and I will use persuasion for trying to talk to her. So you said I had, what was my penalty from?
It's a -2 for that
-2,
location.
yeah.
Okay. So that's just going to get me back to 0.
Yes, with your persistent bonus.
Yep. That'll be a 7.
All right. I say that you can basically get to her, but not before she kind of blindly lashes out, not realizing you're there, and you take a slice across the chest, and go ahead and take that 7 as a minor twist to get that, if you want to get to her.
Yeah.
All right. So, take 7 damage as now you got a
Oh, man.
fancy slice. It's shallow, but bleedy. And that kind of gives her a halt as...
It's not that shallow for me. I don't have that many hit points.
Fair enough. It stings. It really stings.
Yeah.
And she kind of halts and is like, why do you want me to stop attacking these villains? And who are you going to hand it off to?
I will hand it to Legacy,
All right.
who is probably the next closest person that would come
Correct.
down the shaft.
And seeing that you took a slice to the chest, and knowing that I've probably worked with Fanatic in the past, I'm going to also try to calm her down and assure her that something else is going on here. And I'll use Principle of the Mentor. Overcome a challenge that someone else younger already tried and failed. Use my max die, and you and each of your allies gain a hero point. So overcome the challenge. I'm going to use Vitality, and I'm going to use leadership here. And I've got a -2, so I will go ahead and use one of my other bonuses.
Okay.
So that will cancel everything out. We're using max die here, which is only a 3.
Max dice only a 3? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
2 1s and a 3.
Oh, boy.
That is a fantastic roll there,
That is
Steven.
a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. So I've suffered a major twist.
Yes, if you want a success here, you're going to need a major twist. Let me see
Your
what I want
cape
to do.
got caught as you flew down, and you went boing.
Nah, I don't know about that. I think I can do
The
it.
Edna Mode effect.
Oh, I've got a major twist. It's
mhm.
like is it supposed to be a big deal?
Yeah.
Okay. The enemies that that Rockstar sectioned off crashed through the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll say that basically ceiling collapses and then come rushing in these various hostile
Great.
proletariats as when they kind of come through, they see you and start advancing.
Now, because I took that major twist, did I make contact with Fanatic and calm her down, or?
Yes.
Okay.
She kind of halts, seeing Legacy confront her. It's like, I don't trust these villainous shenanigans here. I don't know what's going on in this reactor, but I will defer to your...
Well, let's not cut them in half. Let's just knock them out for now. And then I'm
Okay.
going to holla at you, Bunker.
All right.
All right.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy Bunker. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
No, it wouldn't be hey y'all. It'd be, what's up? It's your boy Bunker, and I'm here to tell you to like and subscribe to my channels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then
All right.
up on your shoulders, two little spinny red lights pop up.
Woo, woo, woo.
What's
It's like
up,
the worst
bunkmates?
YouTube channel ever. Oh, that's good.
All right. So we've still got bunches and bunches of proletariats.
Yes.
You got at least 4 of them right there in front of us.
Cool. I'm gonna use sit rep resolved again, except this time I'm gonna hinder
Okay.
with my riot cannon and ranged combat, and I get to use my max die plus my min die.
Nice.
Okay. You say this is a hinder?
Yep. And I'm gonna throw one of my plus 2s in on this because why not?
And so using the flak cannon for this
The
hindering.
riot cannon, yeah.
Riot cannon.
uh,
Riot cannon. So it's a less than lethal weapon kind of thing.
Yep, less than
Just-
lethal weapon at this point. Trying to more herd them than hit them, than kill them. Or
Okay.
definitely not trying to kill them, but trying to herd them more than hurt them.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. So that'll be an 8.
Well, an 8 is that'd be a -3 to their actions.
And we'll toss it over to them.
All right. Environment will go. So yes, the proletariats will attack those what are down here, and we'll have the extraneous one be going for the one that's shooting at him. So first 2 on Bunker, as it's largely ineffective. The 2 of them do a grand total of 1 damage.
So nothing.
Nothing because armor. One of them advances towards Legacy, 1 damage.
Nothing.
And headlong down here takes 3 more damage.
3 more damage. Hold on. Are we in the yellow or the red?
We're in the yellow. I
I
should check it down 1 more.
Sorry, I can't do anything at the
That's okay.
moment. But I will on my next turn be able to help you out.
Okay.
Sucks to be the not invulnerable guy.
Somebody had to play the fast guy.
That's
Fair
true.
enough.
3, you said?
Yep.
Okay. That is... I'm still not in the red.
You're in the yellow, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well into the yellow.
Okay.
Does that mean it's my turn?
That would be that.
Ooh. But I'm still upstairs.
Yep.
So I need to literally leap into the elevator shaft and come down superhero landing.
Okay.
Just literally. But I'm because it's hard on the knees. I'm going to surround my hands and feet with crystal, and send crystal shards flying all directions as I land.
But
If only I had a
makes
way
it
to use that
better.
as an attack. Yeah, it makes it hurt less. Landing on rock is better than landing on concrete. That's true. It's a biological fact. That's how the thing can catch people.
Ah.
People fall, the thing catches
I
them.
mean,
and
if you
therefore
can
they'll
make any type of rock, presumably there is some sort of like
Forest.
Yeah,
super soft rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like a
I mean,
pumice
you know,
stone.
soil.
Yeah. I can make yacht rock, which is very soft rock.
Yeah.
Easy listening.
So, AOR. All right, so Rockstar has arrived. There's 4 guys attacking the 3 guys I came with. But I don't necessarily have a way to attack more than one of those guys.
Well, just attack the one that's attacking the team member that is the weakest.
Yep. Well, the team member who is my friend, even though he flung me by my ankles, which I explicitly asked him to ask permission before doing, I'm going to attack that. These aren't minions, are they?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
minions.
Oh, they're minions?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm going to attack. Now, we're in the yellow zone. I'm going to attack using strength.
Okay.
I'm going to drop the hammer. So I'm going to superhero landing and just sort of roll into a punch and punch the one in front of him in a way that I hope won't cause it to split in 2 and become 3 of them.
All right.
So that's going to be an attack with strength and close combat. I still have a bonus, but I don't want to necessarily use it at this time. So I am attacking him. I am dropping the hammer, which means going to attack with a 7 and hinder him using our min die. Crappy min die, though.
All right. Well, they'll try to roll and fail, and yeah, you basically just punch him, and he just flies back and kind of slooms together with the one attacking Legacy, and there's now one less.
Cool. Since I eliminated a minion, and I have a reaction, when I eliminate a minion with an attack using close combat, I can recover health equal to my min die. So I get a health back.
Fair enough.
So, I'm still in the green. But at least there isn't a guy going to eat my close personal friend, Headlong. Huh.
Thanks.
Yeah. And, since I took out the guy on Headlong, it seems like it makes sense to pass it off to him.
He's already gone this round.
Oh, I thought this round... I thought I was the last one.
Or did I do
round.
that wrong? Oh, no, I did do that wrong. Okay. Yeah. So you were...
So this would be a new round.
Or you could pass it off onto somebody that could do some healing on him if Headlong doesn't have his own healing abilities.
But I'm the last one in that round, so whoever am I handing it off to is a new round, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Unless there's a round ability or bonus in effect.
I'm going to hand it off to Headlong.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Rockstar punched out the guy that was on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will do a kick, like a kip up, and then, but it'll be a kip up onto a lap table, and then I will surf the entire table, whose friction properties I will manipulate to surf it right into one of the guys on bunker.
Okay.
Unless,
Ooh.
Rob, for some reason you want to have 2 guys on you.
Nope, you good.
Okay. So I will... Oh, wait. I can attack multiple targets. I might take both of the guys on bunker.
Oh.
Because I'm in the yellow now. And the
'Cause you're
thing is, even
fast.
the move's called bowl over. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll just go bowling for Russian stereotypes.
I love that show.
Yeah. So I will use momentum, which this thing lets me do, and acrobatics. Attack multiple targets using momentum. I'm guessing that just applies my min die to both.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, there should be an additional 2 to that. So
Okay.
that's 5.
A 5. All right. And we'll roll some saves. That's a fail and a fail. So they both just kind of fall back and collapse and merge with some other random proletariats. Just leaving a single aggressive-looking one there.
Okay. I will throw it to Legacy.
All right. Legacy is going to look at this one that is right in front of him, and knowing that he has the power of motivational charge, he's going to attack this one with leadership. This one, just punch him, and also with his strength. and no bonuses, and I don't have any penalties, so this should be POW 7. Let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, so I'm going to attack at 7.
All right.
And then all nearby allies with their health in the yellow or red recover health equal to my min die, which is 3. So, Rodrigo, you can recover 3.
Yay.
And minions aren't rolling too great this game, so he also just kind of collapses and absorbed into the general proletariat crowd.
Are you using your Randus dice?
I guess. Horrendous virtual dice.
Not on damage on me.
That's true.
I was saying,
definitely
to be fair, we haven't been rolling all that well on our side either.
No.
Well, no.
All right, Bunker, why don't you move ahead and see if you can find the source. See if you can find Proletariat Prime.
All right.
Are we still being hindered by, or is there still something to overcome here, or did we manage to?
Yeah, that's my question.
I'd say that basically with clearing out those aggressive minions and with the various landslides that have happened, the hallway is probably pretty clear, and with the help of Fnatic, you're able to push your way through the hall of these labs, find yourself in the control center. With once she wrenches the door open, more proletariats spill out, and you see in this control center, down into the observation deck, you see what seems to be a weird mass of flesh and red tights.
Oh, gross.
Kind of writhing in the reactor there.
Yeah, gross. This doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
I did not need that on top of...
Throws up in his mouth just a little bit.
Again, I'm not sure what villainy is afoot here, but it certainly is foul, and I feel it should be vanquished, this kind of devilry.
Anybody know how to shut this thing down?
The reactor itself?
Yes.
Is the reactor active?
It seems to be, although it's largely covered. There's various CRT monitors around this control room that seem to be on and beeping, and there's seems to be a good amount of alerts going off.
I'll see if I can't figure it out.
All right.
I think the rest of us may need to punch some proletariats.
Well, let's see what Bunker comes up with.
All right. So what am I doing? Am I trying to overcome here?
Yeah, this would be an overcome.
Okay. Can I use Principal Tactician? Flashback to studying up on...
COBOL to shut down Russian reactors.
Yeah,
Sure.
studying up on nuclear reactors in general.
And programming in Fortran.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So that'll be
Programming in
self-discipline.
basic if we take
10.
Stranger Things Season 2.
We should all have full 5 hero points at this point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so. No?
I thought I only had 4.
I only have 3.
Oh, okay.
I only have 3.
I overcame one where I don't know if I made it clear.
Oh, okay. Then I would have 4.
Yeah. Also, I've definitely did one overcome and forgot about that, and it would have probably applied. Unless I can only use each principle once.
Nope.
And people get hero points each time I use a principle.
Yep.
And the principal says so. I don't know if yours...
Yeah, it does.
Okay. The one that relocates, yeah.
Yeah, because that's any time I successfully overcome something, it clicks.
Okay.
Are we still
had
in the
3 hero
same
points before we even got inside, so...
scene, or however this works? Are we still yellow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Still in the yellow.
Okay. Because as soon as we're not in the yellow, I can't be in... Or if we go back to green, I can't be in the mode that I'm in right now.
Oh.
But also, it determines what my dice are.
Well, if you want, I can just punch you until you're back in the yellow. Percussive maintenance on your armor, baby.
Yeah. So I'm going to use intuition and self-discipline on this.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and throw in my other +2 from hero points. So I now have a full +1 is all. That will be a 7.
Well, that'd be a success with a minor twist. And so I'd say that basically in your analysis, you had to check the various readings on the various displays and readouts here, and you end up accidentally venting some coolant, and which causes the reactor to react violently, and some steam shoots out, and so everyone is going to be hindered using the environment's max die.
Oh, man.
That's
Did we
not
just
too bad.
irradiate the countryside?
That might be bad.
Go back to here. And max die would be an 8, so a -3.
Dear Lord.
Is there a way for me to defend against that?
You might be able to get rid of it with an overcome.
I have a danger sense when you are damaged. It says when I'm damaged by an environment or a surprise attack.
Yeah, it's not doing damage.
Okay.
Just
All right.
basically the control panel is filling up with steam and basically causing, obscuring sight and heat and stuff being unpleasant.
Okay.
And painful. But with that, Bunker does determine that he can probably get this shut down fairly easy if you can clear out the mass there in order to reactivate the containment unit.
Did somebody say swift and blinding violence?
I don't think that's what he said, but
That's definitely what she heard.
so who's gonna go, Bunker?
The swift and blinding violence.
Okay.
Yep. Now,
So the environment had a turn or not had a turn?
The environment
No.
has not had
Okay.
a turn.
All right.
Now that was just a repercussion of
Okay.
Bunker's action.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
all right. So we need to clear the mass out of the reactor.
Hmm.
And in order to do that, we also need to not die,
Yes.
which is fine. I can totally do this. I'm not boosted right now, am I?
No, in fact, you're hindered,
hindered.
because of the steam.
Yeah. I'm hindered by how much?
3.
-3.
-3. Okay. Then I definitely need to overcome using brute force, the principle of strength. And to do that, I'm going to literally encase myself in as much carbon or carbonite fibers as I can draw out of the earth around me. Charcoal, if possible. Activated charcoal would be great, but I'm just going to try and do that. And then I'm literally going to wade in with the punchy brute force and try and yank the mass, like grab it and try and wrestle it out of there while encased in as much charcoal to absorb the radiation that might
Graphite.
kill me. Yeah.
All
Something.
right.
Some sort of rock that might absorb radiation that I totally know about because this is what I do. I'm a rock star.
Yes.
Absorbing.
All right.
That's one thing rock stars are known for, is their knowledge
That's
of
right.
nuclear physics.
Right. I'm going to use it's a special rock. It's called Absorbine
Bunker
Junior.
Bonsai.
Fair.
All right. So I'm attacking. This is brute strength. So it's going to be strength and probably hard rock lifestyle
Okay.
because I'm surrounded in, soft rock, but it's still rock. And I do have that last one that I'm going to have to use because I'm hindered by 3. So it's going to be a -2 mod. Is that correct?
Yep.
And I put in a
-3 +1.
-2.
Yep.
So I'm using my max die, which is a 4.
Yes.
So
That'd be a 2.
So that's a 2. So that's either a failure or a meltdown into a mess of glurpy madness in really nice clumpy boots. Is that it?
Something like that. I mean, what I can... you can take a failure, I think, in this situation, or I would give you 1d4 ticks on the scene tracker, which, if I roll poorly, that could be bad, as basically you're damaging the reactor with your wild...
My nonsense.
Yeah.
So if you roll a 4, the scene ends and we all die.
I don't know if you necessarily all die, but it doesn't end good, probably.
Or he can just take the failure.
Yes.
What happens if I take the failure? What are the downsides of taking a failure? I don't know if we've ever done that.
Basically, just your turn was
Ends.
wasted. Yeah.
So there aren't going to be like any ongoing consequences.
Yeah.
Is it worth the possibility of Atomic Armageddon, guys? Or
No.
Just
should I
go with
should
a
I just
failure,
take the
dude.
L?
Yeah, taking the failure. I mean,
It's okay to fail
this
sometimes.
game, this game really gives you that
Thank you,
opportunity
Lex.
to succeed at a cost. But
Mhm.
if the cost is that big, maybe we should just fail every once in a while.
Yeah.
I think Rockstar is going
cost
to
is
take
a-
the L.
Yeah.
If the cost is a big cement dome over the top of the city, then I would say, yeah, no.
Yeah, basically, you're taking the failure to avoid the negative repercussions. And
Because
so,
I realize that I'm about to destroy the reactor and probably cause, badness for
Yeah.
many people in a 5-mile radius. So
probably give a few tentative swipes at this mass there in the reactor, basically just causing a few more proletariats to spill out, but kind of think better of it and decide that maybe brute force is not the answer to that particular situation.
nope. But what I do realize is that where brute force fails, clearly we need experience and maybe laser vision.
Mm.
So I'm going to hand off to Legacy.
It's almost as if he has a principle for this very occasion.
Yes. The principle of the mentor, I think. You're
Yeah.
doing it. You're doing great there, Rockstar, but perhaps let me have a go at this. Okay, so I'm going to use leadership,
Okay.
and I think, what would I want to use? I got to carry this whole big mass out, right? Of bodies
What do you-
out. Is that
what do
I'm
you
doing?
got?
You need to get it
You
out.
could,
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use strength and leadership.
Yeah,
I'm at a
makes sense.
-3. I'm going to go ahead and add in my final bonus, which takes me down to a -1. I'm using a max die here.
Do it.
All right.
Superman it up, Supermaner.
I'm going to try. -1. Max die is a 6. -1 is a 5. Probably not enough, right?
Probably not. I mean, that would be a minor twist.
I'll take the minor twist. I sprained my ankle.
Uh,
This is a big, heavy mass of gross body parts.
What do we want to do here?
I think it might be slightly larger than that twist, but
Yeah, I think it'd have to be something a little more than that. I'm just trying to decide what do I want to do here.
So it has it has to have a mechanical implication.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
What are the options? Like
Does
mechanically, what are
Legacy-
the options?
Legacy clearly is a Superman analog, which means Legacy has to have a kryptonite, right?
I don't. Not that I'm actually aware of, canonically,
I
but
think he does.
You got
Well,
a very bad
what-
sunburn from all
Yeah.
this radiation.
Yeah, maybe the radiation is at a particular wavelength that damages him more than
Oh.
it should, and maybe like
I
hinders him
aged
or takes away
25
his...
years.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, I
I was
think,
gonna say. Now, I wish that it had been a major twist, so we can get Legacy Red and Legacy Blue.
Right, that would be great. Actually, it'd be Legacy White and Legacy Blue, but still.
Oh, well, there you go.
So yeah, fair enough. I will do the minor twist, just a general
Mild radiation poisoning.
yes, radiation poisoning as basically he will take just the same result, the mid die of damage,
Okay.
as basically as you start pulling on this mass, it kind of starts coming apart, and pieces that fall apart just kind of fall into a more fully formed proletariat rather than the weird misshapen
Gross.
lump of flesh.
Hey, Brian.
yeah.
Now, I don't want to involve. I had a question for you, and this is just a narrative question.
Mhm.
Would a minor twist be? You know how he can soak 1 damage every round?
Yeah.
What if that went away till the end of the round, rather than him taking a bunch of damage now? The radiation poisoning is actually ongoing and maybe hindering him going forward.
I
and,
mean,
you know.
I could, have him lose
I'll just
access
take
to.
I'll just take
power.
the damage.
Well, it seemed like you might take less damage that way. I was trying to help, but it's up to you, man. I'm just here to help.
If
I
I'm
mean-
taking 4, I have a thing that reduces that by 2 at this point, so I'm only taking 2
Oh, that's
damage.
That's true.
I mean, that would have been a valid choice. I think I'll just go with what I was saying. But basically, as he kind of starts moving the mass out, he's kind of overwhelmed by a sudden surge of energy as basically he reveals in the middle of this mass, as it's slowly kind of pulling apart, an orange crystal within.
Oh, man, I'm going to grab that crystal and fling it.
Okay.
It's Legasite, dude. It's Legasite.
Oh, which means it's the environment's turn, I think.
Yeah, and with that, the environment will go. And as you grab for the crystal before the remaining mass kind of Tetsuo's around it, you feel blasted by this wave of power. And it radiates out into the room, and we will attack everyone with the mid die as I roll the environment's pool.
Now, this is an attack?
Yep.
All right, then I'll be able to defend using awareness.
As a reaction.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, it's only 2 to everyone, and
so I take no damage, so never mind.
And being at the forefront of this explosion, you will get hindered with the max plus min die, which is an 8, so a -3 legacy.
Okay.
You're hindered with a -3 thanks to the...
And the other hinder that I had is gone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We take
basically it's
damage,
replaced.
stays.
Yeah, the rest of you take 2. Those
And
I
can we
think
soak
that's
red
just
yellow? We have
headlong.
the power.
Yeah. I think the rest of them have 2 damage reduction.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, it's just damage for Rodrigo.
4 headlong.
That's all right. I got healed a little bit ago, so I'm still in the
That's
yellow.
And I think with that, with Legacy grabbing the crystal, we'll give it back to him to start off the next round as I take it one step closer to red.
So what is this? I mean, as I'm holding this crystal, is it doing anything? Does it look like those crystals that we saw before when we were dealing with Kashtreya or whatever the...
It doesn't look like the one, the void crystal.
Oh, the void crystal, right.
No, this, as you look at it, you realize that this seems more like Oblivion shard.
Oh, no. How do we get rid of an Oblivion shard? I asked Fnatic, how do we get rid of this thing? What do we do with it?
Can try to take it far away, perhaps, contain it. I'm not sure. I haven't had much interactions with the shards themselves.
All right. Then I guess I'm going to try to get this, get out of the center of this reactor and all these bodies, at least clear them out as much as I can. So I'm going to do an overcome here. But then I'm also going to try to get this crystal to Headlong so that he can rush it out of here and onto the containment unit that we have back on the jet.
Okay.
So the first thing will be the overcome to get all these bodies out of here. And so, once again, strength, and I'm just going to go with America's Finest here. I know it's going to hurt me here.
Okay, I feel like that's fair.
I have nothing left. I have no bonuses left, and I've got a -3 here.
You can do it.
Nope.
Ooh.
-2. And that was... What was I using?
America's something and strength.
No.
It
It was...
A power?
Yeah, it was a power.
Principle
of the hero. That was supposed to be the max die.
That'd still make it
failure.
A fat 0.
All right.
However, I mean, I will go ahead and remind you of the option to invoke past issues or past trades.
Oh, you mean our Justice Comics Volume 1?
Yeah, especially if you're calling forth the presence of a containment unit on the jet. You could use that to change a die to any size.
Change a die to any size?
Or not to any size, but to any result.
Oh, well, then I want to change that 1d10 to a 10.
All right. Well, that would make it another...
and make that a 7.
Yeah, a success with a minor twist. So we can have you do that while taking, again, your results die as damage. as you
Okay.
fight,
Which
continue to
one?
expose yourself to this crystal. I was going to say the 10.
Oh, okay. I
As
can
you
deal. I can deal
take
with that.
the big hero action of
7 damage.
Big
So
hero
I'm at
action.
19. I'm still in the yellow.
Very cool.
Yep. And principle of the hero: use your max die. Each of your allies gain a hero point.
Nice. Are we full up?
Yeah, we are. So it doesn't really matter.
no, yeah.
It's nice to know.
All right. So I'm getting this. I'm dragging all these bodies out. They're clinging onto me, and I'm dragging it out, and I'm reaching out and handing this crystal to Headlong, and saying, "Get this back to the jet, to the containment unit that we used during the Oblivion event. You remember, in our Justice Comics Volume 1.
Editor's note. See volume.
Ugh.
And then I hand it off to Headlong.
Ending the turn as well?
Yep.
All right. Okay, Headlong, you're handed this crystal by Legacy.
Okay. Can we say that by now I've actually found a radiation suit and changed into it?
Sure, we can allow that.
Okay. So I look like Moltar.
Yeah, go ahead.
Barbecue shrimp.
Yep. It was like, and like take it. And I'll slide my way out of the reactor, down the hallway, up the shaft, and over to the jet.
Yeah.
That's an overcome, right?
Yeah.
So I will use momentum and acrobatics.
I think we should call it the Hexajet.
Yep. So I will add my hero point bonus,
Okay.
which is a 5. So that's gonna put me at a total of +7 here.
Nice.
Wow.
Just catch it all in at once. Yeah, that's a massive success. So you're able to, find a hazard suit and get it ran and shoot up the elevator shaft using your friction powers and kind of leaping to side to
Spiral
side.
all the way
and,
up, so you're like, and then you just fly out the door on the right level.
And just basically jet out and into the jet and lock it up, where its energies will be contained. And basically, as soon as he leaves, this mass basically collapses into a pile of various proletariats that kind of merge together. And
Not like their arms sticking out of each other's bodies and stuff like that.
No,
right?
just
Okay,
kind
they
of
just all move back to
shrinking.
one.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Much
Much easier to carry.
They undupe.
Yeah, they undupe. Yes.
That's good. I kind of shake him awake. What happened here?
The reactor needs to be shut down. And he feebly points towards the console.
The one that says off.
Yes. Off ski.
But the F's are backwards because it is in Cyrillic, you see.
Yes, that's still how it works. Yes.
In Soviet Russia, reactor turns off you.
Well, oh man. And Chernobyl.
No, we do not make that joke. It's not funny.
Okay.
So we push the big off
Yes.
switch.
Yeah, you managed to get it shut down, reestablish the coolant, and turn on the dipole levitation containment field, and get it shut down before it
Reticulate
goes
the
critical. Yes.
Hooray for our team. We have won. Let's get all out of here.
Yes, let's get going. Honestly, I may have been a bit distracted and not thinking clearly. I thank you for coming and helping to resolve this issue before it got too dire.
Well, it's all in a day's work for heroes.
Yes, I've been accused of being too headstrong in the past, and I really could use more guidance like yours. I thank you. I think I'll take my leave now.
Very well. You're welcome to Freedom Tower anytime you like.
And Fanatic goes to leave, and
Fanatic.
yes.
You were part of the Prime Wardens, were you not?
We were.
They seem to be reforming. We found Haka from another world, and Tempest and the new Anubis. They may need your assistance.
Anubis, huh? Interesting. Although editors know Tempest actually went back to the UN and then joined, but the Argent Adept.
Argent, my bad.
Yep. But anyway. Yeah.
Dear editor, in issue number 4 of your
That's a no
Sentinels of the
prize.
Multiverse RPG, it clearly stated,
Hang loose, heroes.
Yeah,
Brian Bergdahl gets a no prize for explaining what really happened with Tempest and the Argent Adept. Excelsior!
So, yeah, well, definitely. You say a new Haka?
Yeah, a lady from one of the realities that came to help us during the event. She was stuck here and has what appears to be the same mindset and power set.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely good. I mean, we definitely valued Haka's judgment in the past, although there's definitely some things that we did not come to agreement on, but yeah, I will meet with these new compatriots and see if I find them of valor.
great! Do you need a lift?
I suppose.
All aboard, everyone. This adventure is at a conclusion. Or is it? Game Master?
Well, we'll have to tune in next time to Freedom 5 number 903 to find out.
All right. That wraps it up for this
Meanwhile,
installment.
I'm going to make a
of,
spiral staircase.
Yes.
That wraps it up for this installment of Critical Hit. Thank you so much for downloading and checking us out this week. And until next time, here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2020 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.